Hey guys, TJ here with HD Pocket Doors. If you want to know how to pick the exact right perfect pocket door frame for your build, I'm going to tell you how to do that right now. So things that you need to look for when you're choosing the HD Pocket Doors frame. Before you place an order, you need to make sure you're aware of your door thickness. If you're going to be using a 2x4 wall in a 3.5 inch wide assembly, the biggest door you could fit in there is going to be 1 3/8 inches. If you want to use 1 3/4 door, a 4 inch wide minimum wall is what we require, but we end up giving you a 4 inch wide header assembly, and you end up with 2.5 inches in between your steel, the same amount that you have on our 2x6 frame. So knowing your door size, exact width and height and thickness is extremely important when ordering a frame, as we do not have customizable frames in the field. Everything that we do in the shop, that's basically what you get when you get it on site. So we need to make sure we know your exact door call out size, your wall thickness, your height, your flooring thickness as well. We have our key floor guide here, which is standard for a 1 inch clear above subfloor. That leaves you about 3/8 to 1/2 inch above your finished floor. If you had any form of sandstone or tile where it's going to be 7/8, maybe down to 1/2 inch or 3/8, we need to know that stuff also, because we can give you different size floor guides so that we make sure that your clearance from your finished floor to the bottom of your door is exactly what you're looking for. Another thing to keep in mind is the weight of the door that you're going to be using inside of our frames. When you have the soft close, soft open feature on our frames, and you have a very light door, it's going to be louder, and your door is going to actually rattle more the lighter that the door is. So we actually recommend getting a heavier solid core door from using our frame systems, because the soft open and soft close mechanisms, if you're using a light door, they tend to be a lot louder and they almost feel more rickety. So having a good solid core door is pretty important using our frames. Another thing that's important, if you're ordering off the website, our standard options are 3/4 jamb, 3/4 lap, 1 inch clear. So when you order it from us on a 3/4 jamb, we end up giving you 1 inch of space from the edge of your track to your rough opening framing. If you were to try to order a frame standard from us and then use a jamb thickness that is not 3/4 of an inch, you're going to have problems in the field. So telling us exactly what your jamb thickness is going to allow us to build you a frame where all you have to do is nail your header up, secure your post down, hang your door, and push your jambs on, and your door is going to end up flush like this every single time. So you can see we don't give you any shim space on the pocket side, and we've set up the activators and the soft open mechanism in here so that when you hang your door, you get a nice flush reveal. You also get a lap on the top of the door of about 1/2 inch, and this is all set up for a 3/4 jamb out here. So if you were to use a different size jamb thickness, we need to know that, because we'll customize your frame so that you end up with the same exact reveal that you're looking for, which is about 1/2 inch of head lap, 3/4 in the pocket, and a nice tight closing jamb. We did jamb, we did door call out size. Another thing that we do, if you have a thicker door, say you're using a 2 1/4 door or a 3 inch thick door, we could utilize our 3/4 by 1.5 inch steel on a wider head assembly. You could accommodate a very thick door inside of our frames. We build everything custom here. So you tell us what you need, your wall thickness, your door thickness, and you're going to get a custom frame built exactly for that door that you're trying to put into a pocket. So HD Pocket Doors also supplies a vast array of hardware for your pocket door frames. We sell MTEC and CaviLock, and it's anything from mortise in, passage, we have edge pulls, we have flush pulls, we have locking, we have all different bronze finishes, satin nickel finishes, chrome, anything that you could imagine, we offer here and we sell directly to you. So if you're looking at some hardware options for the pocket door frames you purchase from us, you can check that stuff out on the website as well. We also have a lot of them showcased in our showrooms here in Phoenix, Arizona. Every single door we have in here has a handle on it, and pretty unique stuff too. So that gives you a little bit of background on what to expect when you get a frame from us here at HD Pocket Doors, but a couple of questions you should probably ask during your order process is, what does my rough opening need to be, and maybe what is the lead time? So most of our products ship out about 3 weeks from order, so you could probably receive it about 4 weeks from your order date. We do have expedited shipping options available. We can get it there as quick as overnight if it's really that necessary. The main question I think everybody should ask is, what does my rough opening need to be? That's going to give you the easiest install possible when you have to properly frame rough opening. So asking those questions, what does my rough opening need to be, and supplying us with the answers of, this is my jamb thickness, this is my door call out size, this is my wall thickness, that's going to expedite the process faster for you so you can get your product installed. Alright guys, thanks for checking out and getting educated here on our HD Pocket Doors pocket frames. Make sure you like, subscribe to our channels, follow us on social media, check out the website. We always have our newest products featured on the website, so it'll lead you right to what's hot, what's happening right now. If you want any more information, feel free to reach out. Thanks.